Deep into that darkness peering.
Oh, I like progressive mode. This is where you get an endless solo in the game.
Oh god, remember Elendgaren Poe's progressive mode? That was the most terrifying thing.
Well, I don't know what it is, I just took a wild guess.
Oh god, just don't read it. It'll give you nightmares.
Yeah, speaking of nightmares, hello.
Nintendo! Nintendo is frightening.
Whoa. Okay, that's kind of an ominous opening for their logo for once. Nintendo.
Come to understand. Fear as I have.
Silicon Knights.
Oh, I thought that was the GameCube logo for a while.
No, that's not a good mark of quality, Silicon Knights anymore. Also kind of
Also
dead.
in Dolby Surround.
Yeah, you gotta... This game is high quality, man.
I don't know, I mean, I heard some good things about this game.
Yeah, it's an old-ass game. It doesn't look very good anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem with a lot of these games. They just don't age well.
Well, see, okay, so Resident Evil looked alright, you know, for a GameCube game. Today it looks alright. This game was originally meant to be an N64 game. And when the gameplay is gonna start, you can kinda tell.
Okay, because right now I can clearly see that their cutscene abilities are top-notch.
Oh, that's the only, like, pre-rendered cutscene in the entire game. No, actually that's wrong. There's a bunch, but you won't see a lot of those. It's mostly, like, in-game graphics.
Oh no, the sun exploded, we're dead.
That won't happen, like, for a billion years and more.
But this is where the horror is. It could happen any day.
So, yeah, this is Eternal Darkness.
Ooh.
I meant to do this like a year ago when I finished Resident Evil, but this game does not emulate well on Dolphin, so I had to get a recording device to record it off an actual console.
Oh, alright.
Flesh. Bone.
Bound
Pictured
together
here.
with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago.
This is a book of
Before
flesh and
time.
bone.
Before humanity.
Yeah, pictured another book.
I am Dr. Edward Roivas. am a
Are you
clinical
sure you look
psychologist.
very good, Doctor?
I am also
You don't
dead.
look too human.
Being dead
This
doesn't
is
help
not
my
nice.
profession somehow.
Nor even
Okay.
the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or
Yay,
not,
they finally made a game
believe
about
it or
me.
not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia.
Wow, it's a really
Ignorance is
slow
so
extinction.
And dependent on so few.
Yeah, very slow and methodical.
Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it.
Every day.
Their attention
So I can't look
turns
away
to
from
my
these
granddaughter,
skulls' mouths.
for she is the last of my line,
Just keep crossing their
and the
path
last
every day to the
hope
grocery
for
store.
humanity.
And they're like, "Your will be extinct!" So Eternal Darkness likes to throw you right into the action. Let's shoot some zombies with a shotgun.
Alright, good old headshot strategy. Also, you have the ability to make enemies blink.
Yeah, so you have like a targeting system. Basically, the character auto-aims. Just target the enemy and target the head, and it's pretty easy. Oh.
Hi, I'm a ghost calling you.
You're not wrong. Oh, it's... Oh god, I just noticed a thing. It's 3:33 on her clock. That's actually relevant.
Hello? Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LeGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
The inspector's name is very clever. His name is
Yeah.
LeGrasse.
Let me guess, he's gonna be fat.
Well,
He's slightly
Miss
portent, I
Roivas?
guess.
I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame.
Hey,
we
did you have a
couldn't meet
nice
under
trip to meet
brighter
your dead
circumstances.
grandfather?
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course. This way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight.
this game has not aged well. It doesn't look good anymore.
I'm afraid there's not much to see.
Unfortunately, I spilled all the ketchup over his corpse. Sorry about that.
Is that your grandfather, Edward?
Wait, you don't know?
It's... How do you know it's him?
Our family ring.
Oh, okay.
Can you please show some respect and put your coffee down?
I don't understand. Why are you showing
Oh,
me this?
man, I
Can't you
hate
check
murder
dental
so
records or
much.
something? What is wrong with you?
Sorry.
Delicious.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm not a
It's
very
my
good cop.
job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. Ah, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of.
We need to find the
intrusion.
family ring inside his
Of
head.
course he's here.
I mean,
I've
the
never
family
seen
ring
anything
could be
like this in
removed
my
from
20
his
years on
finger
the
and put
force.
on another body? What does
Yeah,
that
no
say?
evidence except for the body.
Yeah.
And what's left doesn't say much. Ah, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I am not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be
All right,
some
bye.
clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later.
I spent 2 weeks into this entrance hall. It entranced me.
So, hey, another GameCube game where we start in a mansion.
I don't know. I've never heard of this before.
Weird, it's like I was going for a theme.
Alright, we better find every single game that starts in a mansion. Alright, our next
Oh,
LP, Luigi's Mansion.
Wait, don't spoil it! It was gonna be a surprise!
Sorry about that.
So, yeah, you have to examine all kind of shit. This clock says 3:33, and the text says it, and there's a key.
Oh.
Which is not the key to the clock, it's a key to something else. And the mansion has all these portraits of the Roivas family.
Oh, I thought that was our grandfather, and I was like, wow, he's pretty badass.
And he kind of looks like Dracula.
Well, he's badass the way he drinks blood. That guy looks pissed off.
All the portraits have the same text description, which is why I'm just scrolling them.
Don't come into my house, young lady.
Told this just... So, the controls are a little weird with this game. I got confused a couple times, because it's like B to do an action on an item, but in the menu, B is also cancel. It's weird.
Oh.
So whatever, let's just open the like second floor and the key broke.
Oh. Da-na-na-na.
So we can't go there yet.
Alright, we better get to the locksmith to get our key repaired and then break it again.
I kept wanting to punch the doors. So there's a symbol here. You're gonna see this kind of symbol a lot.
Oh.
It's gonna be relevant later. There's a fire that's been burning for 2 weeks.
Also, there was like some sort of outside light fixture that really didn't look out of place at all. Hey, it's a Corona.
It's a piano.
We don't even have the option to play it. I'm
I
really
know.
sad.
She doesn't know how to play it.
Yeah, but that didn't stop us in Resident Evil.
That's true. That is very true. If only we could play Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah, was that made by the same people who did the Resident Evil game, or is that a brand new team?
Oh, this game, this is completely different. Resident Evil was made by Capcom.
Oh, yeah.
This is made by Silicon Knights, who is also known for Garbage and and the Metal Gear Solid 1 remake,
Oh, alright.
which was okay, I guess. Right, so there's an observatory thing here, a telescope or whatever, I don't know. It's a puzzle.
Hmm.
I'm really just looking at everything in the mansion right now. We can't actually solve this puzzle right now.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but it makes noises! Yay! Kinda sounded like those really old-style telephones with the rotary dial.
Rotary phone,
Oh.
I think they're called.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Alright.
did they build this this telescope just to stare at that one ornament in the wall, or?
I think there was a window. I think that was supposed to be like a big bay. I don't know. Alright, so that's the office of the grandfather with his notes or something. We can't really look at them.
Oh no, there's no fire here. Somebody gotta put the fire on.
I was trying to find like every interactable prompt, examine prompt. There's not that much. There's a
Oh.
clock here. You can rewind it. So the clock in the entrance said 3:33, and
Yeah.
if we remember in the very first cutscene, Alex's
Yeah, it also-
clock also said 3:33. So yeah, that's the answer to the puzzle. I don't actually remember if 3:33 has any other significance later on. I think it might, but I haven't played this game in so many years.
We'll have to figure out the other significance whenever he'll be March 33rd.
Well, okay, I'll try. There's a whole bunch of things in there that will actually become relevant later.
Oh, a diabolic drawing.
That's satanic, man.
Also, diabolical drawings are very detailed. Wait, you can make out that it's a city?
You can make out, you know, it's Cyclopean. What is a Cyclopean city? I've never
Yeah,
heard of
that's
that.
even more puzzling.
Maybe like all these descriptions are actually written under the thing, like in museums. You have a little description.
Nah, we just happen to be an excellent dream zombie shooter and heart connoisseur.
Oh, it's pretty smooth.
Close and deep meditation. Ah!
You shouldn't make fun of other people's cultures.
Sorry about that. Oh, a grim picture. Our character really likes to editorialize a whole lot.
There's a page here. Maybe if only we had some kind of book that was shining on the table.
If only we knew how to read.
Also, yeah. So which
Should
way does
we
this
read
book
the
open?
Well, that's good. I better keep reading.
To come, nor did I care.
I mean, what else could happen?
How the knowledge changed me. It will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand.
This game is actually kind of like The Ring.
Perish.
Once you played it, you're fated to die unless you LP it to like 1,000
Once
people.
I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone.
As pictured
I
here.
was once a fool. Where is Quies Candamast? Where is Conservandine? Facusatis aquae sumant, et animus eorum confirma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multa.
We will defeat the Gulls one day. And their damn magic potion.
I would like to compliment you once more on your battle
Their
tactics.
these goals
Our
are
enemies did not
crazy.
have a chance.
Wait, no, that's the other way around.
Crazy
believe
these Romans.
that
I don't
it
actually
really
know what the
exists centrally?
translation of that joke is.
Do not doubt our emperor.
Yeah, I think it's that these
his
Romans are
orders.
crazy.
But if we are to
Oh, God.
retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient. Come to us, Pius Augustus.
Alright, I have nothing better to do. It's not as if I have a battle to attend to.
I have like an army of 2. I have 2 legionnaire in my army. What the hell am I gonna do? Oh, I didn't know Stonehenge was in whatever the hell country this is. Not England. Or like the UK.
Stonehenge is just located at the most convenient cut place. Oh, excellent lighting effects!
I did tell you this was kind of an old game. Yeah, like, this game is 3D, but a lot of the effects are basically just like 2D pictures pasted on the picture.
Yikes. I mean, for 2002, it's kind of even dated back then.
Okay, I will reiterate what I said. This is an XTC4 game that got delayed a whole bunch, and then Nintendo was like, we're making the GameCube, want to put it on that? Maybe finish it? Silicon Knights was a little notorious for just stalling for time. And just taking forever to finish games.
Hello, did you come to visit me? I'm not too sure what I like the most between all these ridiculous... Why is the skeletons bleeding?
Well, they're flesh skeleton. They're like zombies. They still have a little flesh. I guess. I don't know.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, you have like... If you just use the attack button normally, you have like a combo, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't do a lot of damage. You can just, like, I think, press the left trigger, and then you choose a body part, and then you cut that body part. If you cut their head, they won't be able to see anything. If you cut their arms, they won't be able to hit you, and eventually they'll just fall and die. And when they're on the ground, you can do like a finishing move. But it doesn't really do anything now. It'll do something later.
Also, if you cut every limb except for the legs, then the legs will become autonomous and they will attack you on their own.
No.
I wish it was that way, though.
I want to say maybe there's an enemy that does that, but I don't think so.
Just like I want to see a game at one point where you just get attacked by a bunch of legs. I mean, there's been games where you get attacked by hands, but never legs.
I'm sure someone will disprove us in the comments. Yeah, when they don't have a head, they can't really do anything. They don't know what to do. They're like just standing there.
Well, to be fair, even if you didn't have a head, it's like you probably wouldn't even be able to do anything anymore. So I'm kind of surprised they can still stand up after that.
But they're magic zombies.
Yeah. The magic gave him the blood.
Alright, so we've been picking up a bunch of blocks. They all have symbols on them. These symbols are important. And yeah, we see them right there.
Here we are.
But it's not just for this puzzle. These symbols are basically going to come back throughout the entire
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the same symbols that we've seen earlier.
These 4 symbols are a thing we'll see a lot.
Sorry, I can't fight. I must pick up my granite blocks.
Look, I gotta speedrun this. I don't have time for zombies. It's glowing. Must be magic.
Either that or really convenient neon display light.
Oh yeah.
All the way back in 50 or 20 something before.
Oh, come on, the Romans weren't that far before Christ. 50 before Christ, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think earlier it said 26.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I thought you said like thousands or something.
No, no. Yeah, just passing through, don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. So, this room is like the fighting tutorial. Like, press R. Oh, it's R, it's not L. I said L earlier. Whatever. Press R and then choose a direction, and press A and you'll cut body parts. Which I already demonstrated a bunch.
Yeah, you showed your worth with this one puny stab.
So the statue looked like us. I wonder if this means anything. And then there's a big glowy button. Should you push the button? Should you really?
Oh, of course, what could possibly go wrong? Let's just take the satanic teleporter to somewhere else.
Alright, so we have an important choice to make.
Uh-oh.
This is basically the ending to Mass Effect.
Oh.
Red, blue, or green. So, you know, I was toying with the idea of letting people vote for which artifact we're gonna pick. But, I replayed a little bit of the game, remembered what the differences were, and I decided that we're gonna pick green. I just think it's gonna be more interesting to pick green.
So essentially, there's like multiple paths to this game that you could take.
I'll explain what the difference between the artifacts is when we'll get to that.
Oh.
It'll be clear. It's not exactly different paths. You'll see. It's different things. This cutscene is exactly the same. It doesn't matter which artifact you pick. The only difference is that the color is different.
Okay.
Also, his his little speech after that does change.
Wait, where are you going? And I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power
And
of
my bones
Xelatan,
are free.
I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.